All right, today we're talking about the Baratza Encore Burr coffee grinder. And if you are still using a blade coffee grinder, you need to stop it right now because it makes inferior coffee. You need to switch to a Burr grinder. I have some barista friends who work at great coffee shops, and they all say that this is the best home use coffee grinder. Gives you the best value for the price. So you dump your beans in there, and this is actually pretty awesome. You can adjust your grind size just by twisting this. 0 is gonna be like your most fine, which would be for espresso or something like that. And then I use it at about 19 for our drip maker or pour over. Chemex is about 19, 20. And then if you're using the French press, you can go all the way up and do like a really coarse grind. And then if you go all the way to the end, that's how this pops off. You can kind of see there's some old coffee in there from this morning. So you just dump the beans in, and there's 2 ways to use it. You can either just hold this down, or there's a... And what I actually really like, I've never seen a lot of appliances with this, but it's on, off, on, off. So instead of on and then back, you just kind of keep going that direction. Which I kind of like. I don't know, that's a weird quirk, but I kind of think that's cool. I saw some stuff online that it's hard to clean, but honestly, I don't clean it, so I don't know. It seems fairly easy enough. I mean, I wouldn't like take it apart and clean the blade, the burr. Like, I wouldn't do that really. I did think this morning you could potentially just get a can of compressed air and just it out. Maybe if you wanted to get some of your old coffee out, but I don't notice any difference. I've cleaned it once or twice and I didn't feel like it made a huge difference in taste. And then your coffee comes out here ground. One thing I will say about this coffee grinder is that it is a tad messy and it's kind of annoying. There's no way around it, but every time you open this, I don't know if you can see, but little bits of coffee flakes just kind of fall out. The only thing is just this little mess that dumps out of there, and you just paper towel, wipe it away. No big deal. I've had this for 4 years now, and it works perfectly. I've cleaned it probably twice in 4 years. It works great. It grinds from super fine to super coarse. It's not super loud, so I still use it, you know, in the morning when the family's still sleeping. I saw some stuff online about it clogging and things like that. One time we were making cold brew and we were doing like a whole pound of coffee, and it got jammed because it got too full, and customer service just said, oh yeah, you really don't want to fill this up because then the grinds start to kind of float back up into the coffee. So you only ever want to do like about halfway and then dump it and then grind more if you're doing like a large amount of coffee. Yeah, Baratza Encore, it's the best home coffee grinder. Stop using blades for your coffee and get a Burr grinder and get this one.